Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to be reviewing Amphibia Season 3 episode, what was it, 16? 16, and we're almost at the the finale, because this first half is called The Three Armies, and later today I'll be doing the beginning of the end, which is the second half. And as you can see, I'm in a new room. But and if you're wondering how come the channel update didn't get posted, I am going to do a channel update, but I'm still trying to get used to this room, because, and I'll be talking about more about this room when I actually do my channel update. And and this video is actually coming out later, not too late, it's around like 11:40 p.m. so today, so it's not too late. But and I had to take some stuff off the walls. I had to take some stuff down and stuff, because it's technically like not it. This room used to belong to one of my older siblings, and then moved on with their lives and stuff like that. And I think it became like this room is also used for something else. But then it was my time to move out of my old room, and now I'm in a new room. So instead of it being, what was it, beige, brown? I don't know. Now it's white. So, yeah. So it's gonna, take some time to get used to it. But I'll be talking about more in my channel update. I don't know. It was like channel update. I forgot the number. I'm losing count of it. But, so yeah, that's like my smaller version of a channel update before it actually comes out, because we're basically at the finale. We're right there. So that's why it's not midnight yet. That's why I'm doing, as me recording right now, it's not midnight yet. So also, I have a clip for the three armies, but I don't have a clip for the beginning of the end. I have a clip for All In, but not for the hardest thing. And that's like the finale. And you think that I think I said before, that clip will be available, but I'm not sure if it is gonna be available. I don't know. But I'm definitely gonna, get episode 16 out. Episode 17, I'm gonna, try to get in also today. But, without further ado, let's get on with the three armies. First things first, we're basically almost ready to charge at King Andreas. We just need to get the three armies together. Everyone comes in. Tritonia with his merry men and the rest of the new army, along with Beatrix and her army, the Toad army. And obviously there are odds. Hey, I'm fine with working with frogs, but you didn't say anything about working with newts. And I'm first things first. Anna and Sasha didn't learn her lesson about not realizing about the rift, because remember Sasha was like, "Wait, frogs and toads don't work together. Like Sprig and Grime don't get along." Sasha, you knew that, and now they forgot again. They didn't warn Tritonia. Oh yeah, you're gonna be working with toads. And someone would argue, well, maybe they didn't want to bring it up because they know about the feud and just to bait them here. But they didn't say that at the end of the episode either. Like, they didn't reveal that, and that'll be weird as to keep a secret forever. And that doesn't get brought up anytime soon. So. So yeah, that's my first complaint. Like, really, guys? But obviously, toads and newts, like, oh, newts, you think you're better than us, so you're so cocky and everything. You're so stuffy. It's, oh, you toads, I can smell the stink here. Like, oh, you're working with the frog weaklings is one thing, but like, the toads, like those brutes, those dum-dums, so they're obviously at odds. Hop Pop's like, trying to, hey, come on, let's work together. Grime interrupts and putting more of the rift, but come on, Grime, you've been living with frogs long enough. But he just interrupts Hop. Like, I understand frogs and toads hate each other, but come on, Grime, kind of act more mature than that. Especially since you've been living with frogs more than your older sister. It's confirmed that Beatrix is the older sibling, so come on, Grime, act a bit more mature. Come on. But you know, it is what it is. And then he interrupts how what Hapadai is trying to say is that, you know, we should all kind of work together. Come on, people. And then Sasha like, guys, we have to work together if we're not going to defeat King Andros. And they're kind of like, they're about to leave. They get on their seats, they're about to leave. And like, no, we have to. And they're kind of like, So they grudgingly agree to go in. They have this plan. Hey, look, it's a map of Amphibia. And look, this is King Andros and the music box. And who's talking right here? Oh yeah, it was Sasha. Sasha's saying, they didn't pick the face, but I mean, they didn't like the guy, so it's fine. Oh, I'm not sure if you've seen it or not, but this is Sasha's hair and crown. Maybe I pointed out before, like actually you've seen it in the video, but I think this might be the first time you're seeing it. So there you go. Yep, I just wanted to point it out. Okay, anyway, she's like, King Andros's main power is the music box. Take that away from him, he's powerless. I mean, we saw that robot army to deal with, but we're gonna be dealing with that first. And it's like, okay, we're spitballing here, people. Come on, any ideas? It's a safe space. Good vibes. And Beatrix like raises her hand, and Tritoni's obviously, like, you know, toes with an idea. And Beatrix is like, hey, I have an idea. And Tritonio is like, let me guess. You want to barge right in, like a bunch of brutes, seal the music box, right? She gets embarrassed. She's like, maybe. And Tritoni's like, typical Toad maneuver. It won't work. And, you know, and it's like, Tritonio, come on, that's not helping. And, Beatrix is kind of like, And it's like, this is meant for ideas, and Tritonio's like, even bad ideas. And it's like, especially bad ideas. Hop Pop's like, I have an idea. And Tritonio just interrupts him. Tritonio, don't do that. Is it, how about we do a very smart strategic decision? How about we take a small strategy team, dress them up as orphans, then we can swiftly and sneakily seal the music box. I love that Anne is writing orphans, the orphans question mark, while Anne is like saying, Tritonio, that's not gonna work. It's not, you know? And Tritonio's like, you can dress people up as orphans and get things done. It's been proven, which he's right. And obviously Beatrix is like, ha, take that, you cocky newt. And then Anne's like, Beatrix, that isn't helping. And she's like, I'm sorry. Everyone's kind of thinking. Anne's like staring at the floor. She's like bored. And then Hop Pop's like, would anyone like to hear my idea? I even forgot. Tritonio and Beatrix have one thing in common. They hate frogs. They think they're weaklings because Hop Pop's like, we should all work together. And Tritonio's like, Beatrix, do you hear something like a squeaking noise? So they're all making fun of Hop Pop. And then Hop Pop even says, oh yeah, typical of a bully of a toad and snobbiness of a newt. And that's actually what was the final straw to drive them away before Anne convinced them to come back. So I forgot to mention that. But obviously, Beatrix like, a frog with a battle strategy? I guess they're not aware of, what was her name? Pollyanna, that frog warrior. Remember, she was in the War of 18 something. I forgot the full date. I guess they're not aware of her because obviously they would respect frogs, and she was like a tall, buff lady. But remember, Polly said she wasn't just a turn-up farmer. She was turned up, which is pretty funny. The chair. Yeah, the chair. And I was just making sure. Yeah, it's the chair. Anyway, what was I saying? All right, so I guess they're not aware of her. And the fact that she was a planter, and of how, like, their main antagonist was the planter family because Anne was with the planters, that would kind of, I guess Anne wasn't really thinking about her because we haven't been in that, I guess we're in a family base right now, but ever since we came back here, previously in Family Shrub, that was such a long time ago, it kind of makes sense for Anne to not exactly remember her. Yeah, it makes sense. It makes sense. But, also another thing, Polly was, like, collecting the weapons, and she put these gold chompers, like, in her mouth. One, how did that fit in your mouth? And two, that's so disgusting, because it was in, like, a toad's mouth, so. I just forgot to mention that. But I was going off topic by going to Pollyanna, but I guess they don't know about her because they should respect frogs as warriors, you would think. But Tony's like, maybe they'll show us how to paint a barn or do a hoedown. They're low laughing. Look at Hop Pop right here. I got a place right here. Hop Pop's like, he straight up tackled Tritonio. And then Beatrix just goes in for the final slam. And then look at Grime. Yeah. I love it. And Sasha's like, Anne, this isn't working. Come on. And it's like, okay, fine. It's time for team building exercises. Obviously, Hop Pop's the leader of the frogs. And you have Beatrix, the leader of the toads. And Tritonio is the leader of the newts. I really don't want to be a nitpicker, but you can see that not every creature is designed. Especially since in the backgrounds you have this newt right here. How come the other newts in the back don't get designed? Well, you know something else? Well, I didn't complain about this in Battle of the Band, so since I didn't do that, that was back in Season 2, the end of Season 2. Since I didn't do that, I'll let this go. Because because that would be something I would complain about, but since I didn't do it then, it'd be kind of weird for me to complain right here. So, but it is. Can we just all agree? It looks like the outline, but like with no face, and I'm just pointing it out. But here's something I do like. You see the select. I don't know. It's called tight or might. I don't know. But you see like how it's glowing with like the blue. They don't have to do that, but I just love that they put into the world because this world is very amphibian-like. It has glowing mushrooms and that sparkly stuff and the rocks because it's like a different type of world. I love that. If you didn't know, I love caves and caverns and stuff like that. Yeah. I mean, they're very dangerous. You don't want to mess around in there, but yeah. So I just wanted to point that out. It looks really cool. And it's like, guys, come on. We all have to, work together. Oh, wait a minute. Tritonio has a black eye. Was that from Hop Pop? Dang, Hop Pop got him good. Or maybe it might be from Beatrix. It's not unclear, and I don't think the creator, Matt Brawley, have ever confirmed it. Who's the one who punched Tritonio? Was it Beatrix or Hop Pop? I'm placing my, because I don't want to say money, because I don't do that. But I'm betting Hop Pop. I just mean to be super cool if he did that. But it might be Beatrix. Who knows? And it's like, okay, it's time for team building exercises. Do a pose just like me. Obviously, Sasha is doing it too. Frogs are doing it. The toads are doing it. And Beatrix is like, what's the point of this? And Tritonio is like, if it's the point of making us look stupid, it's working. And it's like, come on, it's about harmony. Can you feel the harmony? They're like, ugh. And look at this toad. The toad is trying to cooperate. They're not doing it on purpose. And obviously, he fell. Everyone's like collapsing. And look at Sasha. She wants to be a supportive friend. She's like, this is not working. And it's like, oh man. And then, I even forgot to mention where Anne's like, look at this, Mayor Toadstool and Albus duckweed. You see the noob right there? She said they've been living in town for years. Well, yeah, but it hasn't always been like great, especially since they don't really like respect each other all that much. They respect each other to like a point, but not like too much. So I'm glad to kind of confirm that like there has been a newt living in Warwood. It was duckweed. So I'm glad Anne kind of brought that up and it was shot down. Like, well, we don't always get along. Even Mayor Toadstool doesn't get Albus's name right. What did he call him? Goose Lily, I think it was. So yeah, they don't respect each other. So I just remembered it because I see him in the group right here. But basically, what was it? It is time for the human knot. Now it's the human frog toad newt. the human frog, yeah, the human frog toad newt knot thing. Try to untie yourselves by holding hands. Obviously they're doing a good job, and Sasha's like, you gotta twirl, Grimesy. She's like, Obviously they're trying to work together. The newts don't stop. He's like, come on, Toes, you use that big brain of yours. Obviously he's getting upset. And oh my goodness. Time for the three-legged race. On your mark, get set, and she blew the whistle. You see this toad, like, she didn't step on the tail on purpose. She was like, oh no. And, oh my god, poor Toady. Dude, he just slam dunked him. Boom. Look at poor Sasha. Ugh. And I guess they're fighting again. And it tackles Anne again. Now, it's important to know that you'll have each other's backs, right? Now, it's time for the trust fall. And she's like, when I say go, he's like, go? She's like, no. And obviously the newt is like, wait till you leave your armor, you dumb toad. And he's like, you weaklings were supposed to catch me. And it's like, guys, it's about supporting each other. He's like, I got your support right here. He has bug-themed underwear. That's pretty funny. And they're like, oh. And obviously the toads are laughing because they think it's hilarious. And obviously the newts know how to fight. He's using his tail. He threw him. He had hit some. Who did he hit? Toady. Toady's getting all the hits. Obviously they're fighting. And then, like, you know, they're wait, hey, look! It's, what's his face? From Hop Hop and Lock. What was it, like Sylvia's like ex-boyfriend or something, and Hop Hop's rival for that one episode. What's his name? What was it? Monroe. The reason why I'm not complaining why he didn't show up is the same reason why I'm not complaining about what's her name? Sylvia, Hop Hop's like new girlfriend. Why I'm not complaining about her not being in episode. About her not being in episodes is because they don't live in the city. Even Hop Hop said, I thought you moved away a long time ago. And she's like, yeah, I'm back into town. She didn't say I'm moving back. She said, I'm back into town. That's why in Family Fishing Trip, she had to take a day trip to go onto the fishing boat. That's back in season 1. So, and obviously when Hop Hop returned to Wartwood, the reason why you don't see her in the next episode is because she went back home. Question, why isn't she here? like you know, like in like gathering the frogs, newts, and toads. I guess she might be hiding, but she knows how to fight. Because it wasn't like confirmed, but I'm like, was she really needed here? I don't. I'm trying to think. I might be too nitpicking that. Because the only reason why I thought that is because I saw him. But anyway, maybe I won't worry about it. But obviously, you see Monroe. He's getting karate chopped. This frog is tying these two newt tails together. There's this girl's using this frog's tongue. It just knocks some people out. And Sasha's like, Anne, this is terrible. And then Anne's like, it's cool, Sasha. It's fine. They're blowing off steam. That's important. As long as they don't have their weapons. So, does someone say weapons? They're like, no. I don't like Polly right here. Come on. I know you're destructive, but come on. Okay, come on, everyone. Pick a weapon, pick a body. Seriously, Polly? And, I just want to play this right here. Sorry, I don't want to play too much, but I just love their battle formation. Because he's like, Tritoni's like, newts, come to me. Toads, battle formation. Frogs, do the best you can. Because even though they can fight, they're not like the best fighters. So, and I love we still have like the three like heads of frogs, toots, and notes. You have this beetle, snail, your Bessie, and this gigantic spider. Like, oh my goodness, it looks really cool. Again, more mushrooms. It looks great. Obviously, they're like, charge! Anne is like fed up with it. Even Sasha's kind of comforting her, and Anne's like, no, I had enough. She's like, enough. She's like, I said enough. And obviously, she's knocking people down. I love this with Grime. Probably should have started with the whole having powers thing. I just want, I am, well, okay. She's like, I thought I could do everything I can to heal this rift. They're like, oh, like, you know, they're kind of really shocked what they're seeing right now. I just want to play this right here.
But I was wrong. There is no quick fix. I can't solve this problem for you. Only you can. So when you're ready to work together and save the world, let me know.
I just love that. I was gonna get that first part of her still in her blue form, but I kind of went this last part, and because Anne's is fed up. I was wrong. I can't solve this problem for you. You had to solve it yourself. So only you can. So when you're ready to save the world, let me know. And you see, have her fist clench, and Sasha's kind of looking like, "Are you okay?" Obviously, Sasha gives like a glare, kind of like, can we get that? Oh, maybe not. Obviously, they're kind of feeling bad, and even Beatrix letting Tritonio off the ground, and her like setting him down, and obviously Hop Pop's like dusting off Beatrix's boot, like her boot. You see like his hands like wiping it off, and you see like they're like not fighting, and obviously Sasha's like, hey, dang, Boon Choi, and that was crazy. Obviously, Anne's like a mess. I thought I can help. And Sasha's like, oh, Boon Choi, pull yourself together, soldier. Like, I know you tried the best you can, but you were right. You can't solve this for them. You don't have to solve every problem. And, oh, it was even Tritonio said in the beginning, I keep forgetting stuff. He said, I don't know how anyone's supposed to fix this of 9,000 years of fighting. Wait, was it 9,000? So no, sorry, 900. Because King Andres has been ruling for 1,000 years. So it's 900. Because obviously, Beryl, the leader of the Toads, still wants to keep some peace. So obviously, for like 100 years or so before he passes or so, he would want to keep the peace. So obviously, after he passed and some years later, oh, not years, like years? Yeah, like some years later, they started to drift apart and start fighting each other. So it kind of makes sense. And obviously, Sasha's like, come on, pull yourself together, soldier. I know you feel bad, but don't. Like you did everything you could. So, like, come on. We got a war to start. We got to do rebellion. Obviously, Sasha and Anne got to figure out what to do. And, what was it? We actually, Hop Pop, Beatrix, and Tritonio, not fighting, they come back. Hey, Anne, we're sorry. We're sorry that we've been fighting. We're still not fully resolved, which is good. That'd be totally ridiculous if they were. We're not totally resolved, but if we go with Hop Pop's original plan, I like that they went with Hop Pop's plan. Because we didn't even get to hear it because they were still making fun of him. If we take a small group, like 3 or 4 people, to go and steal the music box while everyone else is in the forefront battling the robots, then we can get like a fighting chance. And Hop Pop's like, even though we can't forgive the past, we can probably forgive each other so we can have a bright future, like, work together. And obviously, they're kind of like, yeah, I'm glad you guys are kind of working things out. And another Marcy mention, no emotion, which is crazy. And it's like, hey Sasha, remember that movie? I forgot what it was called, but it's basically Lord of the Rings reference, and of how we sneak in and then we steal like the, or was it the prized chest of the emeralds or something like that? I forgot, but that's what we need to do with the calamity box and do that. Is it all right? Let's do it. And then surprise, and I love how the newts and the frogs are working together with the toads, kind of putting their armor on. I love it. Then we get the Mother of Olms. They think it's an earthquake, it's Mother of Olms, and they're like, "Whoa, it's Mother Olm. What are you doing here?" Oh, because us Olms can feel the tremors of King Andrew's invasion. He doesn't plan to moving in. What was it, like 2 days? Because I think that's what Anastasia said in the beginning. He plans to invading Earth tonight. And they're like, oh no. And is it okay? We gotta get this started. And that's the end of the segment of the three armies. So what would I give this? Let me see. Let me see. Let me. Okay, 95. 90, 85, 80, 75. Um, 85%. I thought this was a great episode. Just, a couple of things. This Grime kind of still acting kind of immature. I know his rivalry with, like, the frogs, him interrupting Hop Hop is to still express that, but I'm still with Grime. You've been living with him, like, for, like, a month or so, even though it's not, like, too long. Come on, at least, I don't know. Maybe I'm giving too much respect for Captain Grime. Maybe. Again, mentioning Marcy, and like no like sadness or anything, just like, remember Marcy mentioned this? Okay, let's do it. Did that also, what was that third thing? I guess I'm kind of, because I think it's still kind of bummed because Sylvia, Hop Hop's girlfriend, she can fight, but she fought off against that Chicolisk back in, what was it, Return to Wartwood? Yeah, it was in Return to Wartwood when she was like finding out the Chickless. She didn't defeat her or anything, but she gave like a scratch. I'm surprised she didn't show up here, obviously to be with Hop Hop. Like, you'd think she'd be here. Especially since we don't get an explanation of why she wasn't there. So, I think that was the one thing also that kind of prevented it from being fantastic, but it was still great. I thought this was a great episode. Frogs, Toads, and Newts, they're still not on great terms, but they are working together to win the day. And I give respect to that. And, everyone, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the notification bell, give me a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to share the video, and I'll see you guys later today for the second half of this review, of the episode called The Beginning of the End. And I'll see you guys then. Okay? Bye.